Saturday was finally here. No school, hang out with friends, and of course playing more of Sonic and Mario returned to the dead house. My friends Ike and Charlotte had a sleepover at my house, and once we woke up and we ate breakfast, we continued to play the game. It picked up where the heroes teleported to Oliver's mansion. Okay, we are here. Does everyone remember the plan? Saruka asked. Yes, I do. But with Yoshi and Knuckles dead, who's going to be on the lookout and give the signal? Peach asked. We will, dudes, somebody yelled in a rational skater punk tone. After the person yelled and said that, he revealed himself to be as a hedgehog who was Skater Punk and his crew. Who are you guys? Sonic asked. He looked at the Skater Punks. My name is Derek, and I am the leader of the group, one of them said. My name is Tom, and I'm the muscle of the group, another introduced himself. I am Billy Joe, the hardcore member, another one said. My name's Patrick, the technologist of the group, said one with the glasses. Hey, I'm Haley, Billy Joel's girlfriend, she said as she kissed Billy Joe on the cheek. And my name is Avril, and the tough girl of the group, she said, as she kicked in midair. And together, we are the Punk Rock Hedgehogs, they yelled and cheered as the chorus sang by Still Waiting by the Sun 41 played. Good, we have a lookout. Now does anyone else remember the plan? Mario asked. Yes, Mario, Luigi said in a nervous tone of voice. Now remember that this mission is basically a suicide mission. All of our zombies may be everywhere, so stay alert. Alert, Winston said, as he loaded his shotgun. They found the zombies, and Winston and Mistletoe, Hiroto, Saruka, and the members of Hiroto's existence ran towards the zombies. They killed a lot of zombies, and the zombies lunged at Saruka, but with his shotgun, Winston shot the zombie down. Thanks for the help, Saruka thanked Winston. No problem, Winston said as he reloaded the shotgun. They killed more zombies until the Punk Rock Hedgehogs gave the signal for Mario, Peach, Luigi, Sonic, Tails, and Amy to go find Oliver. Alright, that's our cue. Let's go, Tails said. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Sonic, Nick, and Amy made a run for the inside of the mansion until they made it, but they burst through the doors all ready to pay both Oliver and Samantha back for killing their friends, and for never looking for a zombie outbreak. Alright, Oliver, it's over. Let's settle this once and for all, Sonic said. Oh really? You guys must really be stupid because little did you know that my wife Samantha has 3 brothers and a sister, Oliver said sinisterly. The other hedgehogs were Samantha's brothers and sisters came out of the shadows. My 4 brothers are Harry, George, and Noah, and my sister's name is Olivia, Samantha introduced them. Well, it looks like each other is time to take down the fight, Mario said as he balled his hands into fists. Oliver is mine, Mario continued as he stepped towards Oliver. I have Harry, said Luigi, stepping towards his opponent. I'll take on Samantha, Peach said as she stepped towards Samantha. While copyrighted heavy music metal plays, George doesn't even look so tough, Sonic said as he stepped towards him. I'm fine with Noah, Tails said as he stepped towards Noah. Leftovers are fine with me, Amy said as she stepped towards Olivia. Now let's finish this once and for all, Mario said. Once they picked on who they wanted to fight, they began. It was crazy. Luigi fought Harry as much as he could, and Harry grabbed a knife and of course stabbed Luigi. It didn't kill him, but it just injured him. Little did you know, you're back towards the window, Luigi said, as he kicked Harry out of the window. Luigi then stepped towards the window to see Harry dead on the ground from when he kicked him out of the window. And then it cuts to Amy and Olivia fighting. Amy had her Pico hammer and whacked her unconscious until it cuts back to Winston and Mistletoe, Hiroto, Saruka, and our members of the Heroes Resistance fighting the zombies. Hey, Punk Hedgehogs, we could use your help, Winston yelled as he killed a lot of zombies. Alright, punks, fight together and defend together, Derek said as the Punk Hedgehogs grabbed their hammers and guns and then rode their skateboards towards the zombie battlefield. Let's rock and roll, Haley said as she rode her skateboard. They made their way towards the fight and killed a lot of zombies. Okay, punks, I have a job for you guys, Hiroto said as he impaled a zombie with one of his swords. Take this teleportation device and raise it to the army. We are counting on you two. Hiroto continued as he pressed the teleportation device onto his punk hedgehogs. The punk hedgehogs did follow what Hiruto said, and they went to raise an army. No! Mistletoe yelled as a zombie grabbed her and killed her. If I die, watch over my son Hiruto and Saruka, Winston said, as he felt an urge to have the tears kick in. Winston then started a suicide run, killing as many zombies as he can, and he ran for his wife's dead body. Then the zombies killed Winston. I sure hope Mario, Sonic, and the others are doing okay in there, Saruka said, as she killed another zombie. I hope the punk hedgehogs find the army and anytime soon, Hiruto said. After Hiruto said that, it then cuts back to the mansion. Tails then found a spike on the roof of the mansion. Then he started to fly towards the roof to the mansion and grabbing Noah. He stopped flying to drop as Noah was impaled on the spike. It also killed Noah. Then it cuts to Sonic fighting George. Did you really think you could really stop us? George asked. Yes, because two of your brothers are dead, and those two are Harry and Noah. Mario's big brother Luigi killed Harry, and my buddy Tails killed Noah. Sonic replied to this question. Let me guess. What's your next whiny little girlfriend of yours gonna kill, Olivia? George asked. After George said that, Amy snuck up behind him and knocked him out with her Pico hammer. Thanks, Amy, Sonic said as he got back up to the ground. No problem, Sonic, Amy said as she started dragging George unconscious and laid him next to Olivia. Then it cuts to where Peach and Samantha were fighting. Oh, come out and play, princess, Samantha said. Peach was hiding out and had an idea. She found a roll of duct tape and a knife. So she stuck the knife onto the roof of her parasol and then ran to impale Samantha. Oh, come out already! I don't have all day, god damn it! Samantha yelled impatiently. After Samantha yelled, Peach then jumped out and impaled Samantha with her knife attached to her parasol. And then it cuts back to Hiruto and Saruka, and the other members of the resistance struggled to stay alive and until the punk hedgehogs came back with the army. Hey fellas, one of the members named Patrick yelled, and then he stepped up into an army. They had more members of Hiruto's resistance, security guard members for the lab. Winston and Mistletoe worked at and more hedgehogs that are skater punks. Now that's an army, Saruka said, well surprised. The armies then charged at the zombies, full battle, and killed a lot of them. Wallace on help is on the way by Rise against to play. Woo! Tom yelled as he spun in midair and shooting the zombies while riding his skateboard. Then it cuts to Mario and Oliver fighting in the mansion. Take one more step and I'll activate this bomb, Oliver said as a warning tone as he reached for the bomb. Give up, Oliver. Your wife and you, two out of three of her brothers are already dead, as well as the army's killing most of every zombie you created, Mario said. Just wait for my wife. I am going to click this button in 15 minutes to get out, Oliver said. After Oliver said that, Mario had at least 15 minutes to get out of the building. Luigi, Peach, Sonic, Tails, and Amy came into the room. Okay, Oliver, you're outnumbered, Amy said, but little did they know that George and Olivia were only unconscious, and they ran towards the room. They both had guns as well. Isn't that pink hedgehog really that stupid? Olivia asked, but Olivia was then impaled with her hand with the knife, attached to what Peach made with her parasol. Then she drops her gun, and then Luigi takes out and shoots both George and Olivia, then Oliver. Then it cuts to the armies fighting the zombies as they already killed all the zombies. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Tails, Sonic, and Amy made it out of the house yet alive, just in time for the house to explode. Hiruto walked up to them. Where the heck did Oliver go? Hiruto asked. Dead. Luigi killed him while trying to make it escape. At least we won't have to create any more outbreaks or hurt anyone again, Mario replied to Hiruto's question. Then why don't we all go home and celebrate our victory, Sonic said. Well, I have something better to take care of first, Hiruto said before teleporting to elsewhere. It then cuts him to him teleporting to Winston and Mistletoe's mother's house, possibly to get his son Raymond. And he also been told of Winston's mother that Winston and Mistletoe were killed by zombies. Then Raymond and his grandmother said goodbye to Hiruto and teleported to the party with Raymond. Once Hiruto teleported to Victory Party, Mario had a speech. My fellow friends, it was a rough journey. We lost our friends Toad, Toadette, Silver, Blaze, Donkey Kong, Victor, Diddy Kong, Charmy, Omega, Big, Espio, Rouge, Daisy, Toadsworth, Cranky Kong, Funky Kong, Rosalina, Cream, Dixie Kong, Shadow, though Heavy Luma, Cheese, Yoshi, Knuckles, Winston, Mistletoe. But we can always remember them here, in our hearts, so before we start the party, take a moment to remember our fallen friends, Mario said. Then it cuts to the outside of the house, and then it goes up to the sky, and then starts playing a piano version of this gospel by Panic. At the disco where it had all the friends that had died for a journey appeared as angels. The credits then rolled while the song Panic at the disco continued to play. Me, Ike, and Charlotte were crying at the end. I thought it was a nice add-on to the game, and I had some spectators, like if they killed only Oliver off, the main villain of the series, because they wanted the series to end. Mac, me, Charlotte, and Charlotte have to go home. See you on Monday, Ike said. See ya, I said. And after they left, I decided to take a walk and listen to my favorite bands like Skillet, Linkin Park, Evanescence, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, Green Day, and new favorites like Free Days Grace, Black Vessels, Brides, Breaking Benjamin, Sleeping with Sirens, 1,000-Foot Crutch, and Sum 41, Rise Agent, and Panic. And at the disco while I walked down the street. And that, my little pretties, was Mario and Sonic Return to the Dead House, Part 7. A Mario and Sonic gaming pasta written by Mario and Sonic Fan 1000. Mario and Sonic Fan 1000, I would like to thank you so much for writing me this story. Thank you so much for writing this story, and also thank you for sending this story to me. Okay, my final thoughts on this story. I actually loved how all the whole pasta that you wrote in 7 parts went out. It was like really interesting and really well made, Mario and Sonic Nick fan. Now, I'm going to say right now that the grammar was really good, along with the sentence structuring, the paragraph structuring, and the storyline for all of the parts. I really do like how this all went out. Like, it's very believable. I'm definitely going to say that now, is that it's very believable. That's, to an extent, a very, very believable. So that's actually something I'm going to be completely honest. I actually found this story to be rather good in a matter of ways. So, with that being said, what did I actually like about this story? Well, I actually like the whole concept itself. It's actually really interesting, to be completely honest. Like, this is all very believable, really well, interesting, and I actually found this story to be rather good. It was amazing, in my opinion. It was pretty well done. And I definitely have to say, I really do love how this story went out. It was really well made in detail. It was just flat out amazing. I could definitely say that it's just really, really, really interesting. So I could definitely say that right now, that this story actually fits out well with the whole concept and stuff. So that's definitely something I'm going to say right now that I really liked about this story. I loved how this whole thing went out. It was very believable. And, it didn't go... Yeah, there were maybe a few cliches. Like, I think it was just the blood cliche. But I'm willing to excuse the blood cliche because it just works out well. Like, if you're going to have blood in, like, a creepypasta or something, you gotta make sure it plays out well with your story. Because if it plays out well, then that actually makes the story really well made. And that's actually something how people should write your creepypastas. Now, I don't understand why, creepypastas nowadays can't be like that. I guess on Goshia, people are just being lazy. I'm not saying everyone on Goshia is lazy, because there are some exceptions. Like, it depends if the author puts his or her time and effort into the story, then, yeah, that would be very understandable. But if it's just slapped on there for no reason at all, it just doesn't make the story good or even scary. That's the kind of the big problem and reason why this story, why this story actually did pretty good. It's actually a really well-made concept. I really do like how this story went out, and it's just very well made. It's a very good thing, because when it came to this story, when I looked at it, the story actually fits out well. It's a really good story, and I can definitely say to you, Mario and Sonic fan, you did an awesome job with this story. I'm definitely saying that now. Although there might have been a few grammatical errors and a few punctuation errors, but other than that, the story was actually very well done. And I could definitely say, you did a really good job with this story. I really hope you make more stories in the future, because these stories are just really good. I know I did not like one of your stories, but this is kind of show you how far you have come when it came to writing these stories. Yeah, I could definitely say I really do all enjoy the parts of the story. I don't have a favorite part. I just like all of them. Especially this part. I find the ending to be rather good, even though it was sad that, most the characters died in all this, but this story actually played out well, and there's like a good reason why that's the case. Like, it's not just sat there, slapped on there like no. It's not sitting there and just, being slapped on there just for the sake of being in there. So that's definitely a good thing. It's not slapped on there because plot says so. Like it doesn't go into that territory, not like most creepypastas do tend to do. But I could definitely say that this story does need a little bit of improvement. Well, just mainly with a bit of the grammatical errors. I only spotted a few of them. Same thing with the punctuation errors, but other than that, the story actually fit out well. So that's definitely a very good thing, I could definitely say. I know this is not really a really long review. I could go over, the whole, all the parts in one video, but yet again, the video might be too long, so I'm just going to sit here and say this. For what it was, this story was absolutely amazing, really well done. I can see this being the case. It's actually very believable, as the person did not go into cliche, hyperrealistic blood or stuff territory. No. It didn't go any of that, so that's definitely something I'm gonna say. But other than that, this story, I really do like it. It's a really good story, and I really hope you make more of these, Mario and Sonic fan. So, with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna say this right now, and like I always continue to say, this is simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regarding these creepypastas, and this is simply my own personal thoughts. My final rating of this story would have to be a 10 out of 10. Great story, great creepypasta, great concept. I really like the fact that, it doesn't go into too cliche territory, not like most creepypastas do. The grammar is good, same with the sentence structuring and the paragraph structuring. The punctuation marks were pretty good too. There were a few grammatical errors and a few punctuation errors, but other than that, the story was very well done and made, and I really liked how this all went out. It was very believable, very understanding, and really good. So, with that being said, what did you guys think about this creepypasta? Did you all enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what have you done person to help make this story a lot better? Leave me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm the Queen of Lions. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you happen to be brand new here on this channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe because I make brand new videos every single day. Don't forget to ring the notification bell to when I upload so that you guys will not miss an upload. And as always, please roll the outro because I'm out.